Sir, you can't be videotaping in the post office. And I don't consent to you videotaping.
I don't need consent. This is America. All right. Well, what's your name, sir?
I'm not giving you my name.
You will get. I'll get your name. It's public record.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You're a public employee, sir.
Can I help you with something?
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about what just took place with your employee in here.
Okay, you're not allowed to record
I
it.
am allowed to
No,
record.
you're not.
Sir.
No, you're not.
Sir.
You are not
Rules and
allowed.
regulations, poster 7.
You are not allowed to.
Listen, sir. With all due respect. Can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, it's Sticklemeyer 3726.
I mean, even the rules and regulations are on the wall. It states it, and it's.
I know they're posted, so I make sure they are.
It's. So, do you work here?
Yes, I'm a customer. What are you filming?
Do you work here, or you're a customer?
I'm asking you, what are you filming?
Whatever I want to film.
No,
I'm in public.
not. We're a federal agency.
Yeah, I know. Hello, everyone. And welcome back again. This is the East Peoria Post Office. Let's go see if they honor and respect our rights to film and record in public spaces. From 2003.
Sir, you can't be videotaping in the post office.
Yes, I can, sir.
What's that?
Yes, I can, sir.
Okay.
It's actually constitutionally protected activity.
Actually,
Sir.
you have to have
With all due
written
respect,
permission
sir.
from Postal Service.
With all due respect, sir, if you come outside here and look at poster 7 on the wall, it tells you explicitly that I am allowed to do this in this post office. It's your rules and regulations,
You
sir.
have to get permission from our
I don't,
postmaster.
sir, because this is a constitutionally protected activity, and I have the right to record in public places. And if you think
Sir,
that
I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
I'm not going to leave, sir. If you have an issue, you can call the police department for Federal Protective Services, and we can handle it from there. Or I'd like to speak to the postmaster.
You'll have to go over to 95 State Street. That's where the postmaster's office is at.
No, thank you. Maybe you should call the postmaster and make sure what I'm saying to you is correct, sir.
.401 East Washington Street. I have a customer in the lobby that's videotaping in our post office, and they're not supposed to be doing that. And East Peoria. And I'd like to have him respectfully expelled from the building. He's not supposed to be in here videotaping. No. He won't leave? Huh? No. He's videotaping inside our post office. It's not allowed, and he won't leave.
Just so you people know it, this is allowed. This is a constitutionally protected activity. I'm gathering news for journalism.
He doesn't have written permission from our postmaster or the post office.
Don't need written consent to perform a constitutionally protected act, sir.
blue hoodie and blue
I don't need permission to perform a right of the people.
blue jeans. He's in my main lobby. David?
Once again, he says I'm not allowed to do this. We're right here. Photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums when in use for public meetings except for prohibited by official signs of security personnel or authorized personnel. Which is also from 2003. Your poster 7 needs updated, sir.
And I don't consent to you videotaping.
I don't need consent. This is America. He's trying to tell me I can't film in a public place, so. And he called the police on me instead of just coming out here and merely reading the rules on their wall. So I'm not sure if he's gonna service you now because he's on the phone with the police department. But I'm sorry for that, for your inconvenience. If you'd like, I'd step out into the lobby out here until you're done servicing this lady. If we don't flex our rights, we lose our rights.
Are you filming for something in particular?
Just because I can out in public. This is, like I said, this is a constitutionally protected activity, and there are over 10,000 videos on the internet right now of police violating people's rights just for filming in public. And this is actually one of the only jobs in America that's actually covered by the Constitution. As long as the people are allowed to be in an area, the press is allowed to be in the area. If it was restricted, of course, like, I can't go back behind his door right here, and I certainly can't go back behind the counter. But anywhere that's publicly accessible to the public, the press is allowed. She's a free American. She can do what she chose. All right. Well, what's your name, sir?
I'm not giving you my name.
You will get. I'll get your name. It's public record.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You're a public employee, sir. Sorry, sir. He's shutting down business because I'm in here performing a constitutionally protected
I
activity.
just want to mail my nephew's birthday stuff.
It's that guy's that's doing this. It's not me. If you want to come here and I can show you right here on the wall.
No, I just want to get this mail if I can.
Unfortunately, ma'am, I can't leave because he's called the police department, and I don't want to appear like I'm running from the police department. I've done nothing wrong here, and I don't want them out just searching for me for no reason. I'll step out into this lobby here, though.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Here we go, guys. What's East Peoria Police Department going to do? Are they going to respect my rights? Or are they going to arrest me for engaging in a constitutionally protected activity in a public place where I'm allowed to be? And here we go. they running code 3?
Can I help you with something?
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about what just took place with your employee in here.
Okay, you're not allowed to record
I
it.
am allowed to
No,
record.
you're not.
Sir.
No, you're not.
Sir.
You are not
Rules and
allowed-
regulations, poster 7.
You are not allowed to.
Listen, sir. With all due respect.
Cops are here, they've been called.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll deal with the police. And after we're done with the police, if I did something wrong here, I'll answer to those actions, sure.
Sure.
But I just ask for you to hear me out for just 1 second.
Sure, if you don't record me.
This is a constitutionally protected right, sir.
I
And you're a
didn't-
public employee, paid for by tax
I
dollars.
am not paid for by tax
Yes,
dollars.
you are.
No, we're not.
This is a federal building, sir.
This is a federal
The
building.
rules and regulations of the
We
post office
do
are on your
not-
wall. It's called poster 7. In poster 7, it says news for photographs for news and advertising purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, and corridors.
We do not allow that.
Yes, you do. You don't. It's not what you allow, sir. It's what the federal government allows.
The federal government does not allow
Yes,
that.
they
We
do.
are an independent organization.
Okay, then why are there
We
over
not
10,000
taxpayer-
videos on
we
the
are
internet
not
with this exact
taxpayer
same thing,
supported.
sir? Sir. Hello. Okay. Can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, it's Sticklemeyer 3726. I can talk to either one of you.
I'm not going to leave the lobby, sir, at this point.
Okay.
Why
Can
should
I talk to
14
you
minutes
later?
take a phone call?
Sure. So I just got a phone call. I work over in the other building. I'm talking to him. in
This is a
private.
public
This
place,
private
sir.
conversation.
No, it's not private. If it's private, sir, you have to go into private.
Okay. Would you walk with me to the other building?
Which other building?
It's right behind
If
us.
you want privacy, sir, I would recommend maybe going behind that door right there.
I've got a lock.
If you want to wait, my sergeant's almost here.
Or maybe this officer can just explain to you what I'm doing is legal.
Yeah. I'll talk to him here in a second.
Number 25 at Lowe's. Ashley is
So
at
who
the
is he?
lower desk.
Is
I
he the
have no idea who
manager
this
guy?
guy is. He came out here, and they were about to lock the door, I feel. So the other guy that was behind the counter, I walked in, he started barking orders at me, telling me I can't do what I'm doing. And I tried to explain to him that this is a constitutionally protected activity. The rules and regulations are on the wall. They refuse to ever look at it when they're asked to. They don't understand the rules, and he's trying to tell me what I'm doing is illegal.
Most people don't understand.
I know, and that's why I'm here. This is for educational
It's a,
purposes.
it can be a tricky subject for people that don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, we're in a public place, okay? So there's no issue about you filming or anything, because nothing in here, there's no expectation of privacy.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I got you. So there's no issue, and we're not gonna make an issue of it, and we're probably gonna leave here in a second. So
Okay, I appreciate that.
the only thing that we're gonna do just to ease his mind is Sergeant will talk to him, and
Okay.
then we'll be done, okay?
Okay.
Cool.
And what was the badge?
Sticklemeyer,
Sticklemeyer.
3726.
372. I appreciate you.
No problem, man.
That's one of the big things that we care about is our rights being upheld, and I see it all over the internet.
I know.
Thousands and
I know.
thousands of videos, and I have to. I live in this area. I want to make sure my kids are safe. They have to grow up
Wait, you're
here.
from East Peoria then?
I'm from the general area.
Gotcha.
I grew up around these parts,
I gotcha. Cool.
but
No,
yeah,
I don't
man.
care. Honestly, it just these things are. No offense to you, I know what you're doing. It just we get so busy and it becomes a burden for us too, because.
I understand.
He's been cool with everything.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So,
What name and badge number, please?
Craig, 3276.
Nice to meet you, Craig.
Yep.
Yeah, the other guy, I don't even know where he went. He wanted to talk to you. The guy that called.
Is that,
And yeah, he's the guy that's he's on the phone right now.
Okay.
So,
Well, the only other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in there. I'm going to make a public records request for this gentleman's name, and then I'll be out of here.
who was it?
This guy
It's-
at the countertop
oh,
here.
wasn't that guy?
This guy at the countertop. Well, him too. I don't know who he is either, but both of them need to be educated on the Constitution and what we're allowed to do here. I mean, even their rules and regulations are on the wall. It states it, and it's
I know they're posted, because
it's-
I make sure they are.
it's but they're dated, man. The one on the wall right there is from 2003.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, so it's not even up to date. So this is an exercise of rights. That's all this is.
I get you.
Well, we appreciate you being cool about it because obviously there's some people that
Oh, yeah,
they take it really extreme and try to push,
agitate and
agitate for no reason, then there's no reason for that. at
Yeah, and I'm not
all.
gonna
So
do
I
that.
respect everything you're doing here today. so-
I will give to you what you give to me.
Yeah,
If you
that's a
treat
good
me
way
with
to handle it.
respect, I'm gonna treat you with respect.
I got you.
If you come here and you try to tell me I can't do it, it's something that I've studied for 5 years and I know that I can do it, I'm gonna give you right back what you give me, you know?
No, we don't care, we understand it.
Yeah. I'm just,
Our main thing, everything's good, everything's good. Obviously, our job is to try and make everyone happy, so we gotta try to be the middleman and
yes, sir.
tell them what they can and can't enforce.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
I'm not gonna be on your video. am
I don't think you are,
Okay.
but even if you were, I can do that,
I?
just so you know.
All right.
Thank you.
But I promise you, if you are on there, I'll blur you out for you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
I do. I just started it recently. I had another one that I got locked out of, and I had to start all over again,
Why
kind
is
of a thing. For some reason, like all the security stuff didn't save, and it locked me out. And I tried to recover my the email, but it was behind this. You have to be signed in from the device that you made the account on, and I was, but it was doing that two-party authentication stuff, and it wouldn't let me.
I got you. You know what would have made this encounter bad though?
What's that?
If you had a Cardinal sweatshirt.
See,
'Cause I'm a Cubs fan.
see, now I like you even more.
He's a Cardinal fan.
Oh,
But he's still cool too, so.
I think, I hope this guy educates this dude up here, because he went,
He will, that Sergeant will.
he went real quick on me, man, like,
Yeah. And honestly, yeah, like you said, you're doing it for educational purposes. It's just, yeah, a lot of people they just don't know.
I was just down at your guys' city hall.
How'd
I
that
just
go?
did the library, I went into the, city office right there, and I think the girls in there got a little uneasy. One of them asked me.
Well, you've seen it all over the internet. It makes people
Right.
a little uncomfortable because they don't know who you are or
But-
what your intentions are.
I'm
so.
telling you this now though, because I didn't actually have a conversation with them. If you go back into City Hall and you talk to those girls, maybe you can let them know that what I was doing was okay.
Well, we got called to that, didn't we?
Not
Didn't
today.
An officer get called?
Nobody, well, if you did?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Oh, I'm asking you because you just told me that
I
not
just
you
got
got
here
called
too.
to. All right, well then I can go down to the police department and file a FOIA request on that too.
Okay, I just spoke with them, we're good.
Okay.
Everything's good. If you would, please just don't engage the clerk in there, I'll tell him the same thing.
Okay, can I get his name?
I can't give you,
You have to. I'm gonna FOIA request his name.
that's fine.
Okay, and I'm verbally doing that right now, and it's a readily available thing. So if you don't give me his name, that's going to be violating federal law. You
Well,
understand that, right?
There are processes for FOIA though. so I'll
But
let you
yes,
know.
but it's readily available, sir.
Okay.
It's just a name. I'm not asking for documentation or anything like that. I'm asking for a public servant's name, which he's supposed to have on his name tag, sir.
And he does.
All right,
Do you
well-
mind if I make a phone call first?
You can make whatever phone calls you'd like, but I'm telling you, like, the interaction that I had here went from 0 to 100 really fast.
Okay. And I wasn't,
And right now, you almost, what your guys' intention was to have the police come here and either remove me from a place I'm allowed to be and violate my rights, which puts them in a bad situation. You know, that they're not here to violate people's rights, they're here to protect them, and they did that today. And thank them for doing that.
I don't know what the conversation was initially. Again, I wasn't here. I don't know. I just got a phone call.
I was just walking around, minding my own business, didn't say anything to anybody, was just filming the stuff on the walls.
At the end of the day, it comes down to just educational stuff.
It does.
People don't know.
And that's why I'm here,
that's-
sir. I want to make sure that other people's rights aren't violated when they come to a public place. That's all that's about.
And again, I wasn't
I-
here initially for the conversation or what took place.
Right.
I wasn't here. I just got a phone call.
I have friends and family that served in, the military.
Sure.
And this is my part.
Sure.
Everything they sacrificed was so that I can do this here today.
Sure.
So,
If you don't mind, I'm just gonna make a phone call.
Sure, no problem.
I'm gonna do. Okay.
you have a nice day.
I'll be right back.
Yep. As you can see, guys, there's not going to be any problems with me. I'm going to be completely cordial. I just,
I'm not a FOIA expert by any means,
Right.
okay? But I do know that there's a process for getting information through FOIA.
Okay.
I don't know that it's something that.
Do
they
you have
have to
a
give
policy
within-
as a police officer to identify yourself to the public when asked?
That's in our policy, but that's not saying that's a FOIA.
But it's a rule that you're held to by your job, correct?
Okay.
There's the same thing with them.
Okay, well, I don't know that the same rule applies to.
It does, it's
them.
because they're a public servant and they receive tax dollars, that makes it FOIA-able.
Okay.
And
Different post offices operate differently too, as far as whether the property is
Right.
public or private. and
it's
I-
always going to be a public property, sir,
Well,
because
this is open to the public.
the
I
land,
agree.
yeah, the land might be a privately owned
Right,
place,
right.
but the moment that they receive tax dollars, it opens it up to public access.
And I don't know what they receive and don't receive. I'm
Right.
not, I'm not into all that stuff.
Right.
So,
But they receive grants from the government, and that's what allows us to come in here and do this. So, I do want his name because I need to be able to, handle my situation from here on to make sure this doesn't happen again.
did you talk to him?
No.
No, I've just been with him and I'm talking to that guy. Body cam is that?
It's a Bablov KJ12, I think. Do you guys not have body? Oh, you do.
Yeah. We got Axe on.
Okay.
So
How do you
I've
like
never
yours?
seen something like it. I like it. It's for police purposes. It's really nice.
This one's
It's
actually.
just a magnet
I got a magnet on
on
here.
both sides.
Yeah. So like,
Screen,
it's
too.
got the little screen on it, and then I can go through and I can make it to where they can't be deletable and all that stuff. And it's got like,
How much is that?
I think this one was like 120.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. But it's also got like emergency stuff for police officers on it too. So like if you got into a situation where you needed to call somebody really quick or get somebody to where you were, it could send out an alert kind of a thing, it looked like. So
Like it'll go out to a 911 or something?
it'll go, yeah, or maybe it'll send in a message to your dispatch, or
I've never heard of that.
that could be very useful for you guys. Like I would get anything and everything I
Well, our
could.
radios are gonna have kind of a similar thing.
Yeah.
If we're in a oh crap situation. So it'll send out like a thing where they'll know where we're at, so.
So how is crime down in this area? Like, is
Well, you're
it?
from around here, you should know.
Well, I mean, I'm from the area, but it's not like I, look in on every single thing that happens
He's in
here.
there with Sergeant if you wanted
Okay, I was just gonna tell you, I did make a phone call,
Okay.
and I was told that any request like that would go through our legal department. She is not gonna,
That's fine.
Authorize
As long as you
me to
accept the FOIA request, all I would need is a piece of paper and I could give you the information that you would need to forward that information to me later.
absolutely.
If we could do that,
Yeah.
cool.
Yep.
So just be mindful of it and understand that that's the situation. Okay?
He's just doing a piece of paper for.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just telling you.
Actually, it's
where we're at.
not needed anymore.
Not needed?
Nope, his name's Newman. You guys have a nice day.
Thanks.
Good.
Thanks, officers. I appreciate you for upholding my rights today.
Yep.
Anything else, man? Or you good?
Nope, you're good.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. All right, guys. That was the East Peoria Post Office. They attempted to call the police and have me trespass from public property for engaging in a constitutionally protected activity. And so, do you work here?
Yes, I'm a customer. What are you filming?
Do you work here, or you're a
I'm
customer?
asking you, what are you filming?
Whatever I want to film
No,
in public.
not, we're a federal agency.
Yeah, I know. If you'd like to have a discussion with it, there's 2 police officers right there that'll educate you.
Anything that's in public can be videotaped.
Outside, but not inside.
Oh, anywhere. It's public to the inside. Open to the public, it can be videotaped. Same way I videotape, the same way you're videotaping the cameras inside there, same way I'm videotaping when I show up. It's everything in the public is subject to video.
There's no expectation of privacy.
Right.
Now, if he follows you into a private bathroom or something like that,
That's totally
obviously different.
Or
anything behind the counter, you can go behind. That's but anything in that public area is.
It's just a big misconception.
Yep.
thanks again, officers.
Everybody's fine. No, please.
You have a nice day. Well, as I was trying to say before another post office employee tried to come out here and tell me what I can and can't do on public property, right underneath the American flag. But here we are. Then we'll take the initial steps to file a complaint on this guy and handle it in the next couple days. Alright, thanks again. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to have a discussion with it, there's 2 police officers right there that'll educate you.